Oh, really, dude? You don't say. Welcome back, everybody. What's going on, Terra Luna holders? Well, there's a lot to unpack here, so let's go ahead and get started. Two things. One, the news, because there's some juicy updates out there. Guess who just had an interview with the Wall Street Journal, and you're seeing some of the words right now. And number two, well, the price, because guess what? We see the coin market cap, we see the prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, some other major altcoins doing kind of coming back, bouncing back from the bottom. But guess what? You take a look at the two Lunas, LUNC, Luna 2.0, they're still heading down. I can still see the price decrease. And it's funny because if you compare the two, guess which one is doing better? LUNC, baby. Let's go classic. So, guys, talking about burns and the latest updates, go ahead and smash the like button, of course, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update on crypto, Luna, and more. My name is Oscar Ramos, and I'm happy to see you again. Now, as you're seeing right now, I saw this from Watcher Guru, and I'm like, this is good stuff. I want to know more, and that's what I have for you. So the founder, dogecoin, says in an interview, right, that he has been devastated by the Luna collapse. Okay, dude, I get it. First and foremost, you're still, nobody can comment on your tweets, so there's not much kind of like comment, two-way street to make our opinions valid. And number two, you go down first to the comments here on Twitter, and a lot of people, cool story, dude. Now give me my money back. Sorry for him, but he created it. And a lot of people know, right, what happened. A 40 billion, here it is. dogecoin's crypto empire fell into a 40 billion crash. He's got a new coin for you, and of course, guess what the price it is. I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the stats right now with the price, with the charts. But this is tough, and here's the entire news. Go ahead and take a look at this with me. dogecoin hints of better days ahead. Time to invest in LUNC. Now remember that a lot of projects are jumping from LUNC, or they already transitioned from Luna Classic to Luna 2.0, and it is what he's doing right now. But in a recent interview with the Wall Street Journal, the Terra executive expressed optimism and asserted that the way it will bounce back stronger. Now, dude, if I'm dogecoin and I'm predicting more negative and super bad situations for Terra 2.0, what else is really to do? There's nothing else to do because you failed with Terra Classic, and now you're telling us that there's gonna be much more difficult situations in the future. Of course, it's over. Of course, he has to express optimism, kind of like makes sense. Is the only answer he has right now. It's totally obvious, right? He championed the launch of the new version of Terra Luna. Okay, well, here it is, and here it is. There it is, $2 from 20 something to a dollar or so. Okay, right now you're gonna see his Twitter account. It is insane, right? I don't understand. That's what he says. I don't understand what anyone. Well, this is coming from Maddie Greenspan, a founder of a crypto research firm, pretty much kind of seeing the other side of the coin because of what dogecoin is saying, right? Like, he is expressing optimism. Take a look at this. This person does not understand why anyone in their right mind would want to invest in Luna 2 after watching what happened to Luna 1. It will just blow up dramatically. It is what it is. I think that's what the most of the community kind of feel when it comes to Terra Luna. I'm happy in a way that some people got their airdrops, but when you take a look at what the airdrops really meant for a lot of people on crypto.com, Binance, KuCoin, and other different exchanges, they didn't get really what they were expecting, right? So it wasn't really a good process overall, guys. Now, he acknowledged the fact that investors were bearing an unnecessary burden and sympathized with them by stating the following. Here it is. He's been devastated by the recent events and hope that all those families who have been impacted are taking care of themselves. Can't believe it. And those that they love. It is insane, everybody, because as you know, guys, a lot of people committed suicide. A lot of people lost everything, life savings, houses, mortgages. So it is tough, but it is the reality. And seeing this, of course, he hasn't been on an AMA, to my knowledge, online on YouTube. I haven't seen him, haven't heard from it. I'm sure that I would have heard from him by now, but I haven't. And this is the closest that we got so far from dogecoin and Terra Luna project that he feels devastated. Okay, I get it, but that's probably not gonna bring a lot of money back to a lot of investors from Terra Luna. And that's when you realize that what happened was wrong. What happened was probably could have taken a different approach, like CC, Binance CEO, recommended, right? as you are seeing the dpeg from USD to $1, right? From $1, you immediately go hard and deposit and use your billions of dollars in Bitcoin. He did it at the end. DuCoin did it at the end. There was no way to solve that. So that part of the strategic decision making failed. And well, here we are with 2 projects, right? It is what it is, everybody. When it comes to other better news for LUNC, 1+ billion burn, still very far from a trillion, barely 0.01%, but it's something. I call it progress. How do you call it? Let me know. But I mean, this is what we call it, progress. And of course, as soon as you burn it, you send it to this dead wallet, cold wallet. There's no way to recover it. So just make sure that what you're sending, the money you're sending means something from you, because that's what it is. You're not gonna recover back, but you're pretty much helping in a very long-term way the price of LUNC. And one of the things that we know is about the 1.2 tax rate. It's gonna bring the circulating supply from trillions to billions, and I think that helps the entire project overall. So that's no problem at all. First, because we know that the fear is huge, and you're not gonna be seeing extremely high Terra Luna prices in a while. We need to come back to green or so, and that's when we'll start seeing something much better in the green, everybody, right? Because what is DuCoin saying right now this time? Well, he's retweeting as always. He always retweets. I mean, he does tweets here and there, but not really that often. He just retweets. In a couple of days ago, that's what he said, kind of like going on the offense in some of the claims that people were saying about Terra Luna, and that's it. I mean, it is what it is. Definitely, he just kind of wants to promote Terra Luna 2.0 and say that things are going to be much better. Well, what other kind of answer do you have for investors, right? When it comes to the price, everybody, this is what I'm saying. You see green for Bitcoin, Ethereum, which is good. But when we take a look at Luna and Luna 2.0, Luna Classic and Luna 2.0. So what is this? Well, in the 4-hour, right about here, starting June, pretty much seeing a price decrease on everything, right? So we see a bounce back for Bitcoin and Ethereum. We saw 25,000 Bitcoin. We saw 800 Ethereum, right? Which is insane. Now we're sideways trading on LUNC. That's the funny thing. That we're seeing this for LUNC. We're still at 1, 2, 3, 4 at around 405, which is good. If it's 5, sorry, but I cannot see really well right here, but I believe it's 4. There you go. And what do we see for Luna right now? This is what we see for Luna. We're still hitting lower on these Terra Luna positions, right? And I know a lot of people bought even higher to $4 to $5, but it means that a lot of people right now are seeing this as very risky. And as we head into a more recession fear section of the economy right now, people are saying that still we have the worst to come. They're going to be leaving altcoins and they're going to be put it into what? Long-term Bitcoin prices. So I think right now that's pretty much why we see some altcoins really go down even further in value. Although they're good projects, and I'm sure Terra Luna 2.0 has a long-term path in the future. I mean, I know not many people trust him. Not many people trust DuCoin. I get it. It is what it is. I mean, he did it, right? It was the consequence of not acting responsibly, but it is what it is. I think right now people want safety, security, and long-term investment where they can actually beat inflation and make some money in this terrible market. That for a lot of people is an amazing market to buy the dip and wait for the next bull season to be very good. So overall, guys, we're still early to make some final determinations when it comes to Terra Luna, but LUNC and Luna 2.0, we gotta be waiting for that bull season that can take years from now, at least 1 year, to see a good bull season. I think from now we can easily go into a much better territory by the end of 2022, but I think we still have some pain to go through. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace!